Today, I'm going to make a quick video where I'm going to talk about communicable and non-communicable disease. I'm going to be breaking it in a layman's language. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Miss Mary, popularly known as Nurse with the Difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, I'm going to be talking about communicable and non-communicable disease. What is the difference between these two diseases? And I'm going to be giving you examples. But before we go into details in today's class, if you are new on our YouTube channel, if this is your first time on our YouTube channel, please click on that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Miss Mary saying thank you. Let's go there. Welcome back. Like I earlier said, today I'm going to be sharing with you the difference between communicable and non-communicable disease. For my audience, I always try as much as possible to keep you informed and also make sure you are grounded with knowledge. You can't be a Nurses Lecture Room subscriber and you are not grounded with useful knowledge. So first of all, what are communicable disease? Communicable disease are diseases that can be transferred from person to person, animal to person. Any disease that can be transferred from person to person, from animal to person, it's easily transferable. Then you can say, oh, this disease is communicable disease. As the name implies, communicable. It is communicating from person to person. That is communicable disease. Then non-communicable disease are diseases that cannot be transferred from person to persons. There's nothing you can do that can make you transfer. Even if I hug you, I have the disease and I hug you, and I even hug you. Even if I have sex with my partner, I am not going to get a non-communicable disease. It is not transferred from persons to persons. So I'm going to be giving different examples of communicable disease. The first one I have here is chickenpox. Then the second one I have is COVID-19. We all know COVID-19 now. COVID-19 is boldly communicable. It's a trending disease that we are aware of. Then the third one I have here is Ebola. We all know there was an outbreak of Ebola in Africa some time ago. Then another one I have here is HIV and AIDS. HIV and AIDS is human immunodeficiency virus. Why? HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, while AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. If you've not watched our video on the difference between HIV and AIDS, I advise you search for it on YouTube, or I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box below so you have idea. So don't join the people that say HIV is same as AIDS. If you have HIV, you have AIDS. Don't join them. You are my subscriber, so you have to be educated. You have to be grounded with knowledge. So I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box below so you know the difference between HIV and AIDS. We have hepatitis B, hepatitis C. They can be transferred through they are communicable disease. They can be transferred from persons to persons. Then the other one I have here is influenza, tuberculosis. We all know the tuberculosis now. One of the obvious signs of tuberculosis is and sometimes these people cough out blood, they have difficulty with breathing. So tuberculosis is a communicable disease, and in hospitals they are usually put in the isolation room. Back in Nigeria, we call that place isolation room. We normally put them there. Then the other one we have rabies, we have Lassa fever. I believe in Nigeria there was an outbreak of Lassa fever at the beginning of the year. Every January, February, December, there is usually a high outbreak of Lassa fever in Nigeria. Then we also have MRSA, which is the methicillin staphylococcus, methicillin resistant staphylococcus aureus. Yes, I almost forgot the full meaning. MRSA, that's what I dropped. MRSA, it's methicillin resistant staphylococcus aureus. You can see it's not everything I remember. I actually forgot, then later and I remembered. So that is also a communicable disease. That thing is found in the skin actually. Then the other one, we have the Zika virus. It is a communicable disease. So these are the communicable diseases I have to share with you. Now, let me take you to the non-communicable disease. Even if I hug my partner is not going to give me, I'm not going to give my partner. It's non-communicable, and that is it, Then the non-communicable disease I have is cancer, we have cardiovascular disease, heart disease like heart failure, cardiac arrest, myocardial infarction, angina pectoris, any cardiovascular disease at all, it's not communicable. Diabetes is not communicable. Mental disorders is not communicable. If somebody has Costco, okay, sorry, Mesicam, that's not Costco. Okay, back, let's be serious. Okay, mental diseases are not communicable. For example, somebody has depression. So for example, somebody has schizophrenia, mania, they are not communicable. So if you're among those people that like back then, they'll tell you, oh, when you hug a mad person, you become mad. When you hug a schizophrenic person, you become schizophrenic. You know our tradition. So it is not communicable. Then eye conditions are not communicable. Yeah, even if I have glaucoma now and I hug somebody, I'm not going to transfer glaucoma to the person. Then we have oral health disease. If my mouth is smelling, I cannot transfer it to someone. If I have dental decay, I cannot transfer it to someone. If my dentures are too big as they are now, I cannot transfer it to someone. So they are non-communicable. Obesity is non-communicable. Chronic kidney disease is non-communicable. Thyroid conditions is not communicable. There are a lot of non-communicable disease. See, what I just want you to know is that anything that cannot be transferred from person to person, from animal to person, is not communicable. So as my subscriber, I hope you have been enlightened. I hope I've taken my time to enlighten you about the difference between communicable and non-communicable disease. Let me tell you something. In life, we are expected to experience one or two of these. Have I experienced anyone? I've experienced dental conditions. Yeah, it's a non communicable disease. I've experienced dental conditions where my tooth was like, I think I removed, when I was a child, I removed like 4 teeth. Sorry, I like sugar a lot growing up. It's now I'm trying to reduce it when I now know, oh, sugar is not good, and I started reducing it. So I removed like 3 to 4 teeth when I was a child. It wasn't really funny. I was experiencing toothache back to back. I was taking a lot of sugar, and at the same time, I was not brushing my teeth. Sorry, I'm exposing myself. That was when I was a child. When I was a baby, But now I'm a full-grown adult. I know that my health is very, very important. What I have to say before I end this video is that as a lady, as a man, it is important for you to take care of your health, because your health is your wealth. For those that believe in God, why taking care of your health? Believe in God to do the rest. You don't just believe in God and you don't brush your teeth, you don't take your bath, you don't drink a lot of water, and you expect miracles and magic to happen. While you are praying, God loves you to also take care of your health. You understand? Take your bath regularly. Brush your teeth. If you notice any abnormality, any deviation from normal, speak with your doctor. It will go a long way to help. So this is all I have to share with you today. Thank you very much for staying tuned. It's more or less like a fun video. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is not Miss Mary saying thank you. This is me saying thank you, and I really, really do appreciate it. Bye, and see you in our next video. I love you.